when he went to save that kid from getting hit by what do you call that thing? The Zamboni?
Yeah,
Zamboni.
Zamboni.
So you call that?
Yeah.
This kid almost got hit, and he ran out and grabbed him and slid, but he landed on his hip really hard, and had to ice his hip. I was really worried that there would be a big injury, and then he would be out. He wouldn't be playing. Because the whole thing for him, too, that he's struggling with is he's getting to a point where he's not necessarily the top player anymore because of his age.
And he has these, like, would you call him, like, trying to figure out why he kept having those, like, panic attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you find out in the story.
Yeah,
and the Zambonis.
I felt so bad for him.
Yeah.
When those would come on.
I know. Yeah, you're right. I forgot he had those.
Because he had one there at that.
Yeah.
After that, he,
Yeah. And it wasn't really even his fault what happened. And the guy never blamed him or anything like that.
I mean, I don't even think, did the other person that was actually on it get in trouble? I don't think they did. Which really irritated me because I'm like, Conrad didn't even do anything.
He got on to try to stop it, right?
Yeah.
The Zamboni was.
Welcome to the LiteraryScape Podcast, the only podcast that serves both readers and authors of historical Christian romance. We read, discuss, review, and rate books in this unique romance subgenre, and sprinkle in a few contemporary Christian suspense books. Authors, we bring you inside tips and tricks from those who have gone before you. Then we bring both readers and authors together for fun-filled live Q&As. LiteraryScape is the one-stop shop for both readers and authors to connect, learn, and grow together. Let's dive into this adventurous episode.
Welcome back to another Friday book club discussion here on the LiteraryScape Podcast. We are excited to continue with the Minnesota Kingstons series, and this week we are going to talk about Conrad's story. But before we get into that, ladies, I have a reading question for you. Right? If you had to choose only one subgenre in the romance era category to read for the next year, would it be historical or contemporary Christian romance? And what would you miss most about the other one?
Oh, that's hard.
I'll go first this time because this seems easy. I would choose contemporary Christian romance. What I would miss of my historical is my cowboys in that Wild West time era.
Man, that's so hard because I like to switch back and forth because, sometimes I'm in the mood for historical, but then like, I want to read something modern. Oh, man.
Oh, the dilemma.
See, I chose that I was going to keep the historical because I didn't want to give up the cowboys.
Yes.
But it's hard to say what you would miss about the modern, maybe all the sweet, like, I don't know, things that could really happen today.
Mine's more like the suspense of it. You can get suspense in historical, but it's not always there, and it may not always be.
It's harder to get suspense in historical. I feel.
I don't know. I feel like my books really bring the suspense in to a point, but it's different.
It's not like they're racing around in vehicles, chasing and, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, Jessica, have you had time to think?
I'll go.
You don't have to choose. It says if you had to choose.
If I had to choose.
I'm going to make you choose.
I would go modern.
Yeah. You're the only one that went historical.
I mean,
it's a hard call. It's a hard call because I love to do both.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just need to switch from one. Like, you've read a lot of historical, you want some modern or kind of like when I switch genres around.
Yeah.
Like, because I love to read cozy mystery. I'm like, okay, I need a break from this.
Yeah.
Let me go read something.
I do. I mean, I think we probably all do that, right? Where it's like, I really need to switch out of something else. I can handle my contemporary until like life outside of reading gets crazy.
Mm.
And then I think it's too close to home. So I'm like, I need to go back to historical where things were simple.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
if
I
you
think
want-
that's why I like it.
Yeah,
because
if you
it's
want
just-
something simple away from the chaos of
Yeah.
this, historical's
it's
great.
a good escape. I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. All right. Well, we are going to dive into book 2 of the Minnesota Kingstons series with Conrad.
Rad. Meet Penelope Pepper, billionaire heiress, mystery podcaster, and a magnet for trouble. If only she wasn't so determined to unravel the mystery of who killed her sister's fiance. Because clearly, given her recent kidnapping, with each episode, she's closer to the truth. And someone wants to silence her. Probably she needs a protector, right? Enter Conrad Kingston, power center for the Minnesota Blue Ox hockey team, and a guy with a secret. Namely, the panic attacks that haunt him every time he steps into the limelight. Hanging out with Celebrity Penny is not exactly what he needs. Except Blue Ox needs ticket sales, and when a mix-up ropes him into playing Penelope's fake boyfriend, he's suddenly the social media darling, driving in fans to the home ice. Only problem, one of them doesn't know the dating is fake. As Penelope's stalker draws nearer with every juicy episode, Conrad finds himself sliding from fake kisses to real protective instincts on thin ice with his heart. But can he find his footing before the killer catches up to Penelope? Fate dating meets real danger in this clean, sweet, but suspenseful romance in Book 2 of the Minnesota Kingston series.
I love it. I love how she describes her as a magnet for trouble. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is Penelope. And in book 1, she irritated me. So then I was like struggling, like, am I going to enjoy this? But it was good. It was good. You end up liking her because you start to understand the why behind the way she is. I can't remember. Was she kidnapped or was her sister kidnapped as a...
She
She
was.
was.
She was the kidnapped one. That's right.
Which makes, I think, crazy why she's a mystery podcaster. I don't know if I was kidnapped. I don't know that I would want to stay in that genre.
You know,
Yeah.
like
do that.
the trauma from that.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't want to be like
reliving it every day,
yeah,
searching
and
for.
think, is somebody gonna get me again? Is somebody gonna attack
Right.
me?
I
Yeah.
would have my security if
Mhm.
it was available.
Yeah.
Just totally different.
I also thought, so, I mean, you meet Conrad in the first book, so you know a little bit about him and all that good stuff. This is different for me too, because he's a hockey player, right? I'm used to reading them where they have some sort of like military background
Mhm.
or whatnot. So he doesn't have any of that, but by the way, I love the picture on that because I thought they did a really good job. The blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the cover going, those eyes really pop out. Anyways, um, the whole thing about they're basically they get into this fake dating relationship, but neither one of them knows it's fake. They both think it's real
Mm-hmm.
until they're what would you call them? Like their publicists
For managers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
say, "Oh yeah, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it
Faking
up,
it.
and then we'll have you split here in a little bit, and then that'll help." Because it was to boost her numbers, and
Mm.
for his team, it was to boost the ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
But then I take that back. She knew going
it was
into it that it was
Fake.
supposed to be fake.
Mm-hmm.
He did not.
Mm-hmm.
So then when he finds out, he's absolutely livid because he's like, I thought this was a real relationship and that we were
Yeah.
actually going somewhere.
Mhm.
And
And he didn't want to be on social media.
Yep.
Because he's had that with a teammate's
Yes,
girlfriend incident
there was an incident with
that
the-
got
yeah.
blown up.
Yeah. Because what did they call them? Ice bunnies?
Yeah.
These like women that were always after the hockey players and everything.
Mhm.
And so he ended up getting like a bad rap on social media when he didn't actually do anything. Because it was like one ice bunny was with one of his teammates' players, and then
Mhm.
there was a picture of her with him, even though
He was just being nice, offering
yeah,
right
he
or
was
something.
just being nice, being a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
But then the social media took it and ran with it.
Right.
But what did you think though? Because like for Penelope and her family, because you meet her family now,
Mhm.
and you meet her older sister. Older.
Tia.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she is older, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. What did you think about her family dynamics? I thought they were a little strange to me.
Yeah, because it was all of her mystery started because of her sister's fiance
Mm-hmm.
murdered,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really
Oh,
find
yeah.
out more until you read Doyle's book, like the behind, I feel like,
Yeah.
why she was so the way she was with it. Because I didn't understand that dynamic until Doyle's book. And then it
Yeah.
was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. But
I kind of felt bad for Tia because she just wanted Pepper to drop it.
Yeah.
you didn't know what I felt like the dad was in for a little bit. I was like, did the dad do a cover up? Like,
Yeah.
because there was the
there was a
AI
little-
or whatever. Was it the AI?
yeah, something.
Something, and I was trying to keep track of which person owned which one,
Yeah.
and then it was sold, and then this and this. But I
The
felt
companies.
the
Let's just
company-
clarify
yeah.
that for people listening. So
their
the
AI.
dad owns. They're very rich.
Yes.
They
Very
own
rich,
tech
yeah.
companies. Tia's fiance was part of a smaller tech company that then was bought out by her dad. Is that right? Something.
Or was it
Or was it Declan?
Declan?
Or
It was
Declan.
Declan.
Yeah, Declan ended up buying out because you also learn that Declan, and you learn that in book 1, like he's very rich too. Yeah. So Tia's fiance is murdered over these tech company buyouts. Do you want to call them
Yeah.
buyouts?
Mhm.
Maybe. But Penelope is obsessed with finding the murder.
She thinks there's more to it than what they said.
Yeah.
Because doesn't his house catch on fire or blow up or?
A lot of that, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she feels there was more to it, but Tia's
Mhm.
like, I just want you to drop it.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a lot of behind there that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're rich, but they are still kind, but they are to me slightly dysfunctional a little bit.
Mhm.
You know, that family. Not terrible, but I think maybe with what comes when you have a lot of money and you are kind of in the limelight like that with it too.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, their mom seemed a little flaky at first.
I would agree with that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just was like,
Oh, you're gonna be okay, honey. I'm gonna go to my tennis lesson.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, just not like the normal
No.
lovey-dovey mom that's like, come here, and like Conrad and Conrad's mom. I just feel like they're pretty
Mhm.
opposite of
Complete.
each other. So, all right, thoughts on the plot, the conflict, and the resolution. Do you know a scene that stuck out to me? I know we're not really there. That's kind of the next thing. Was, after he's discovered she's been faking this, like his heart was really in it. Like he
Mhm.
was really falling in love with her, and then he was like, "You mean you've just been using me for your social media profile and whatnot?" And remember, she comes to him because her window got busted out of her car. She was running. Somebody was trying to get to her, and she got into the car just in time to
Mhm.
get away. And she went straight to his house, and he was not even gonna let her in the house. Do you remember that?
Oh my yes. He was so
was
mad.
mad.
Because he was livid because that was like right after he found out she was faking it, and he's like, no. I think he thought she was faking this too, about being attacked.
Because it was hard to like believe then.
Mhm.
Like, yeah. Because she got attacked several times.
Yeah.
didn't
She kept doing it to herself, going
Yeah.
to dark alley or dark parking lots by herself.
Yeah, I know. She's not very smart. I'm not going to lie. But then I was like, at that moment, though, I was like, Conrad, be a gentleman. Who cares? Okay. Right now, you don't love her anymore. I get it.
Mhm.
But you can't just let this damsel in distress go back out there when there's somebody
Mhm.
hunting her right now. And he did the right thing. But I was really worried there for a moment that he would not do the right thing.
Right.
The The other scene that got me was when she went to interview, I believe he was a bouncer at the bar, possibly bouncer or bartender at the bar. And she went to his apartment by herself to ask him questions. And he said, she went to leave and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. You're not leaving."
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you remember that scene?
I'm trying to a little bit.
Jessica's trying to just stay awake.
I
right
mean,
now.
no, I know, but it's been a while since I've read them because I've
Yeah.
read some other things. So
Yeah.
um,
But then it ends up he was taking her, he had another clue for her as to who might possibly have been
I
behind.
remember that because I thought,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, you idiot!
Yeah,
It's what why
exactly.
you kept thinking, why are you going by yourself and now you're in big time trouble? I do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Because wasn't it like a match book? Like
Yep.
they found thing in matches.
Of matches. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The other scenes that stuck out to me were when she shows up with his jersey on.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hey," and like, I don't know, just made my
Yeah.
heart melt because he was just, he
Yeah.
absolutely loved that she was there wearing
Yeah.
his jersey, cheering
Yeah.
him on while he was playing his game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also got really scared when he was playing. No, when he went to save that kid from getting hit by the, what do you call that thing? The Zamboni?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is that what you-
Zamboni.
is that what you call that?
Yeah.
This kid almost got hit and he ran out and grabbed him and slid, but he landed on his hip really hard
Mm-hmm.
and had to ice his hip. I was really worried that there would be a big injury and then he would be out. He wouldn't be playing.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole thing for him, too, that he's struggling with is he's getting to a point where he's not necessarily the top player anymore because he's because of his age.
Mm-hmm.
And he has these, like, would you call him, like, trying to figure out why he kept having those, like, panic attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you find out in the story.
Yeah,
and
you
the
find out in the story,
Zambonis.
but
And,
I felt so bad for him
Yeah.
when those would come on.
I know. Yeah, you're right. I forgot he had those.
Because
panic
he had one there at that,
Yeah.
after that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't really even his fault what happened. And the guy never blamed him or anything like that.
I mean, I don't even think, did the other person that was actually on it get in trouble? I don't think they did, which really irritated me because I'm like, Conrad didn't even do anything.
He got on to try to stop it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Zamboni was heading
Yeah.
towards somebody and he was
But
trying to stop
I don't
it.
think the kid that was on it or was goofing around that started it got in trouble.
Yeah, I don't
It didn't
remember.
sound like it,
It
but
didn't
it just
sound
sounded
like it,
they, he took it to heart very
Yeah.
much so.
Like you don't mess
and,
around.
well, see, he got in trouble. He had to do community service
Yeah.
and stuff
Mm-hmm.
for something.
And then they had a big press conference at the end of the book, didn't they?
yes,
Because
because the dad's boy wasn't coming to practice. Remember, like he wasn't showing because his dad got really sick with an infection.
yes.
And he just kept eating at him like, okay, now
Yeah.
look what I've done. Look what I've done.
Yeah, he kept blaming himself for that.
But there was a big
There was
yeah.
at the end because of social media, once again, taking things and twisting it. And
Mhm.
so they were attacking Conrad.
Because
Mhm.
the drunk dad in the stands was yelling at
Yes,
him.
the trunk. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's right.
Mhm.
He was coming after Penelope though, right?
Right.
And Conrad stepped in with the drunk dad, and
But-
then it became, what'd they call him? Because they call him King Kong.
Yes.
Or yeah, right.
But
Mhm.
did he end up hitting the drunk guy? But then something happened with the guy's wife or
Yeah, from the angle, it had looked like
Yeah.
she had got hit by him
it
or
got all
something.
blown out of
It
proportion.
got blown out of proportion. Then the media was like, he's
Trouble.
abusive,
yeah.
trouble, and then it's that kid's dad from when Conrad was a teenager that comes to the press conference and says, no, he's a good guy and
Mhm.
everything, and yeah, it all works out in the end. But yeah, you gotta love social media.
Mhm.
You can take one picture at just the right angle and it can twist an entire story. So, all right, now we're gonna keep going with our secondary storyline.
Oh, okay.
You have Steinbeck and Phoenix still.
Mhm.
Yes. Where does Phoenix keep showing up in this one? I'm trying to remember where she keeps. Because I know, like,
I can't remember in Conrad now. I can remember in Doyle, the next one.
Is she already headed back to her island in this one, or
I mean, she shows up. I can't remember what
Yeah.
if she shows.
no?
What,
She's trying to get into Declan's house in this one,
Yes.
right?
Yes, because
Oh,
now
into the vault.
Steinbeck is on basically Declan's like personal bodyguard at this
Yes.
point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But did Declan have an event or something, and I can't remember in this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. She
Well,
always,
we will get to it.
yeah.
We'll get back to it in Doyle. We'll go on to our ratings. What would you give the overall mystery rating for this?
I would say latte.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, I'm gonna
latte
go
as
latte
well.
too. How about the suspense?
Latte.
Latte.
Yep, I agree. How about inspiration?
Espresso.
Yep. Yeah, it's there.
Mm.
How about the drama?
Latte.
Latte.
You cannot have a little bit of drama with Penelope in there. I'm telling you. How about the romance level?
Espresso.
I'd go
Yeah.
espresso too. It's a lot of sweet
Yeah.
encounters. What is your overall lasso rating of Conrad?
3.
3.
Lassos.
3. I agree. All right, that wraps up our discussion of Conrad, and next week we will be talking about Doyle. And don't forget to head over to LiteraryScape.com and check out our book club where you can join us for book club discussions.
Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please consider sharing our podcast. Every share helps us reach more readers and authors like you. Until next time, happy and blessed reading and writing.